Hi, my name is Stephanie, and today I need to talk to you about what's going on with the hashtag Stop the Shock, what this is all about. I did not intend to make this video. I feel like the format of this video is very clearly portraying that. I'm not in the place to sit down and go into this. One day I will go over JRC in its entirety, but that's a huge thing and I'm just not in that place right now. But basically, not too long ago, I made a video that said that the GED, which is the skin shock device that they use on the students at Judge Rotenberg Center, that it had been banned by the FDA. And if you haven't already heard, just recently, that ban has been reversed in, I believe, the DC Circuit Court of Appeals, because the ban was specific in saying that the GED device could not be used in behavior modification. Technically, this is the FDA saying you can't use this in a medical, etc., which I can't even comprehend how this is medical, but we're not going there right now. So the next move here that a lot of people are going for is to get the GED banned in general. So as the FDA does have the right to completely take this off the market, completely say this is not something we're allowed to use. I'm going to link the action items that have been shared. That is one of them, to basically contact different associations and groups to stand against this reversal and to call for a ban on these devices. I would personally prefer for JRC to be completely closed, to be tried for literally torturing autistic people. According to an expert for the United Nations, without a doubt, has called what they do there torture. Not even a question. You're not allowed to do what they do to autistic people to a convicted terrorist. One of my friends was there and was subjected to that. And it makes me very upset that this is going back. So I apologize. I know this isn't normally how I do my videos. I'm going to try to keep it short. Right now, what's important to understand is that because technically the FDA didn't have the authority to specifically ban it for a specific use, when it came to medical procedures, which I don't understand how that's a medical procedure, doesn't matter. So right now there's a call to just get the device banned in general. I believe there's legislation in Massachusetts as well. I'll link everything I can find for you to take action in the description box of this video. Please do something. It is ridiculous that this is going on. There's reports from years and years ago on national television, news reports, etc., going after this group of people, and they just sit there with their faces pretending that everyone's blowing it out of proportion, even though there is so much evidence and so many victims who were able to speak out, let alone the ones who couldn't, let alone the ones who can't right now. It's ridiculous the amount of wickedness and evil that is going on there and has been allowed to go on there. It makes me very angry, and for obvious reasons, this is like peak human rights violation. Okay, this is like sanctioned torturing. It's disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. So please reach out to whoever you can to get them to make a statement. This is why I'm very angry with ABAI, because as of my current understanding right now, not only have they not condemned the actions at JRC, but as recent as 2019, ABAI being the Applied Behavior Analysis International group, basically. So basically the group that is for ABA everywhere, and they represent ABA in a big way. Not only have they not condemned it, they've given JRC a place to talk to behaviorists, to advocate for doing this to more people. This is disgusting. This is enough. Everyone is very upset for very obvious reasons. But our upset doesn't matter unless if we do something with it. So please contact who you can. There are script messages technically available in a lot of these resources. However, if you have the capacity and the ability to write in your own words please do that, because it is well known that representatives, organizations, etc., they will end up blocking messages that are exactly the same and sent over and over. It doesn't mean as much when it is unique and done specifically by someone in their own words, with their own title, etc. That means a lot more. That means you took the time to say that this is not okay. I need you to do something about it. There is a call in one specific one to talk to ABAI and ask them to condemn it. I'll be surprised if they do. I didn't want to go live because I wouldn't be able to respond to you guys appropriately right now. I apologize. It's not very professional in any respect. As you might see from my background, my house is still pretty much under construction. So, not in a place to really record properly, but there's a light from the window here, so that's why I'm here. Again, please, 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 please do at least some of the things that are linked in this description box. What you do right now matters. It matters so much. Share this video. Share videos, TikToks, whatever else talking about this, because apparently it didn't matter before enough to people to make something happen. These people will sit there with this stone cold face and be like, oh, it's nothing. There's clips of these people being like, oh, it's like a pinch. It's like a hard pinch. When at the time of the recording of the show that they were on, it was much, much worse than the standard taser that was being sold at that time. I don't know what the standards are now. I don't know. But more than a taser, much more than a taser on the market at that time. And they wanted to sit there and go, oh, it was just a pinch. So these people don't care. I mean, I guess you would have to not care if you're torturing children or adults or anyone, quite frankly. And these people are disgusting human beings, and that is all I have to say about it. These people who are doing this, the people who run it, disgusting, crooked, disgusting, evil, and wicked people. And this needs to stop. This really needs to stop. So please do whatever you can. Make enough noise. I think that we might be in a place where we can actually do something. The FDA finally did something and it got overturned because of course. So please, let's do something that is completely legal. Let's pass legislation. Let's get the GED completely and utterly off the market and not allowed to be used. Let's please stop the torture of autistic people.